Hi everyone, I'm Virginia Dwan, also known as Mandarin Mama. I host a podcast called the Noona Army Podcast where we discuss the particular aspects and challenges of being a middle-aged BTS fan. I'm the entertainment editor for Mochi Magazine, as well as a freelance writer and the founder of BrAzn AZN, an intimate series for Asian Pacific Islander and Desi American creatives and influencers. Today I'll be reacting to TXT's new album minisode, The Blue Hour. It is a minisode1 Blue Hour. These are very odd album names. I already reacted to Blue Hour, so I will not be reacting to that song on the album listen, the mini album listen. And so I'm going to start with Ghosting, and I'll be looking at the English. My children. All right, and I'll be looking at the English lyrics as I listen. So here we go. I like it already so far. Very 80s. I love this part. I love that part. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. It's that it's got that nostalgic vibe because it's the 80s driving beat and the sound. And then it's like both kind of cheerful but has that melancholy to it. I love the melancholy. The hook is so good. Especially how it kind of like becomes unresolved and then resolved so like satisfyingly predictable. Like those are the sounds that you're wanting to hear, and then you hear them, and it's so good. I really like it. For reference point, my favorite TXT song is Maze. Was it Maze in the Mirror in the Maze or something like that? It's my favorite song, but I don't know what it's called. But Mirror Maze, I don't know, folks, come on. Maze in the Mirror. See, there's that. That's my favorite TXT song. And then is like Nap of the Star and 20 centimeters. 20 millimeters? 20 centimeters. Whatever. So those are the kind of songs. And Our Summer. They're all kind of wistful and like, well, 20 centimeters is pretty sexy sounding. But in general, yeah, I really think TXT does that sound very well. I loved it. Okay. All right. So We Lost the Summer. That sounds sad already. This part's good. Hook is so good, so smooth. Love this part. So good. So good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's has that kind of island vibe, right? Because it's the summer. Like the tropical vibe, that kind of, it's not marimba, but like the, that sound with the hit. Can't explain it. But yeah, it has that like tropical feel, but like sad. It actually, the lyrics are very poetic. I really like the lyrics. I really like the idea of ruining the seasons, and just being stuck in winter. It actually really reminds me of Spring Day, other than the obvious allusions to the weather and being stuck in winter. But like, I feel like this song is like Spring Day is missing. So I feel like the lyrics of Spring Day are missing the past and just missing that person. And We Lost the Summer is missing the future that they thought they were going to have with this person, right? Like summertime is like all the good, like the fun parts, you know, everyone's sexy, and well, not everyone, I was never sexy in the summer, but you know, like it's just like relaxed, it's chill, it's a happy time. You've like gone through like hard times. Now it's time to like just enjoy the fruit of your labor, or to have a vacation, to like, and so I feel like this song isn't so much, it is missing the person like Spring Day is, and like wanting them to come back to you, or wanting what you had. But this one is like missing what you never experienced with them, if that makes sense. It's like, yeah, it's really sad, you know, and I don't know how to explain it right, but like, I wrote a poem once. I don't know if it's any good. I don't even remember if it being good, but it was like, here's to little deaths. And it's like, what you miss is like, it was about like never actually dating someone, and you were like about to, like, it kind of felt like you were going to date, but then it didn't work out, and you just kind of like, you had this whole future plan with this person, and what you're saying goodbye to isn't things that actually happened, but things that you assumed were going to happen, or seeing things that you were looking forward to. And I feel like actually this song really reminds me of 2020 in general, like just all the things that we looked forward to doing in 2020, especially the summer. I was gonna go to like 3 or 4 BTS concerts. I was going to attend like a NCT concert, maybe a Monster X one, or maybe I missed the Monster X one. I can't remember. I was gonna go to Taiwan for 4 to 6 weeks. Like I had all these plans. I was gonna go to like so many conferences in the fall. I was supposed to throw a conference, like a retreat for myself called BrAzn AZN. And so, yeah, I feel like We Lost the Summer is like the song of 2020. And like if that, and they do talk about like masks being, like wearing a mask, it's crumpled in the like, in the internet cafe, and like, it's just, yeah, I feel like this song really captures 2020 really well. Like you're missing not necessarily what you had in the past, but you're missing on the things that you had thought would happen in the future. And then the future is now, and you're like, we're kind of still stuck in winter. You know, we're still stuck in like, before we thought, you know, like at least in where I live, the quarantine didn't really like, we weren't locked down until like mid-March. I was at a conference at the beginning of March. And yeah, and like we were, you know, we kept our distance, or we weren't like touching or anything, but like I went to a fucking conference at the beginning of March with like 800 other people for like 5 days. And then I went to like the Eric Nam concert as soon as I got back. Like, what was I even thinking? Because I was thinking like, oh, coronavirus is just like the flu. What's the big deal? It was not like the flu, folks. You know, newsflash. Now that we're at the end of October. So yeah, I feel like We Lost the Summer is really poignant. It really reminds me of 2020. And it might be my favorite song so far. I've only listened to 3, so that's like 3/5. But just based on the lyrics alone and the kind of I feel like I like Ghosting's sound better, but you know, We Lost the Summer, because of the lyrics, I really, really like. All right, so wish list. Ooh.
Please tell me now.
So dramatic. Guitar. my favorite. I feel like just lyrically, it's okay. Lyrically, it's okay. It's nothing like, I mean, not everything could be brilliant. It sounds very familiar. I feel like it's kind of just, yeah, I don't dig it. There's nothing wrong with it, really. I just don't like it. Well, I don't dislike it. I like it. I still like it better than Blue Hour. But it doesn't really grab me. It's just kind of like repetitive and just, all right. So yeah. Sorry if that's your favorite, but that was not mine. All right, so Way Home, last song. Sounds like a sex song.
겁이 나 참 이상해 너과 내 뭔가 달랐나 보면 정리 막혀 볼 수 없는
It's not a sex song.
내 곁엔 기억된 그림자 약속 겹치지 않아 혼자 처음엔 가는 길도 신기루만 같아 왠지 갑자기 쏟아져 바람이 불어 귓가에 우는 노래가 들려 심장 떨려라 언덕 끝까지 저녁 노을까지 달려가 날 찾을 수 없는 밤 지나온 길은 날 쓸쓸하고 더 세게 밟아 힘과 뜨겁게 물고 더는 노래 좋지 못하게 원나나나 달려가 오르막길
Feels like it's going out of tune. Like an eerie sound.
다시 뱃살을 밟아 아득한 내리막 겨우서 내려가 톡톡 거세진 바람에 빅픽스가 빠르게 멈추다가 바람은 비비지고 두꺼운 고민들과 너 없는 빈자리가 바로 결에 스려가 갑자기 우에 이름을 불러 귓가에 우에 노래가 들려 눈을 감는 듯이 겁먹는 듯이 너를 불러내 달려가 빛은 널 찾을 수 없는 밤 지나온 길은 나 쓸쓸하고 어떡한 더 세게 밟아 힘껏 그렇게 물고 저는 너를 좁지 못하게 원나나나 달려가 원나나나 달려가 숨이 제게 가는 밤하늘을 올려봐 길을 멀고 밝혀 출발한 없잖아 꿈을 꾸며 천년들도 웃겨봐 그땐 날 위해 더 빛나줘 날 찾을 수 없는 밤 지나온 길은 날 쓸쓸하고 더 세게 밟아 힘과 뜨겁게 물고 더는 우리 좁지 못하게 손보를 빌어 하늘 빌어 영원히 서로를 기억하기 서로의 이름 부르칠 때 우린 영원히 함께 달려가
So disappointing. I felt like it could have been so much better. This is probably my least favorite song on the album. Oh, it started so good, this album. So I think I like 2 out of the 5 songs. So it's not okay. So it's not that I hated Blue Hour and I didn't hate Wishlist, but I do not enjoy Way Home. I feel like, what song did I think it was gonna be like? I just thought it would be sexier. It's not a sexy song, but like I feel like it started off with promise and didn't follow through. I just needed something. I felt like it was really generic and I was bored. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Wishlist and Way Home. I was bored. Yeah. I felt like they were. At least Wishlist was like, it wasn't a bad song. It wasn't a good song. It wasn't a great song. It was just like, a song. But Way Home, I just find it disappointing. Very disappointed. Maybe I'll like it better. Nah, just no. So in terms of ranking, I think my favorite is We Lost the Summer based on lyrics alone. If it was just on, if it was just musically, I might like Ghosting more than We Lost the Summer, but those two are pretty high up there. Ghosting, I didn't like the lyrics as much. I feel like because We Lost the Summer really captures how I feel about 2020, it wins. It's the best song on the album. Ghosting is a close second. Blue Hours next, even though I don't particularly enjoy disco or disco pop, but I felt like at least that song was interesting, right? Like Blue Hour was interesting. Yeah, you know, it's just sonically surprising. It's interesting. The concept's interesting, you know, like the lyrics are interesting. And then Wish List, it's fine. You know, it's like an album filler. But when you have 5 songs on an album, none of them should be filler. And this is filler. And then Way Home is just so disappointing. It's so okay, to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of R&B. I like R&B half the time. And I feel like I thought it was going to be the kind of R&B that I liked, and it ended up being not the kind of R&B I liked. Clearly, obviously, since I'm just like, I'm totally bagging on this song. Yeah, I was like, you know, if the song's called Way Home, I'd be like, stay lost. Don't come home. So terrible. I'm a bad person. So yeah, so when an album has 5 songs, this song should not be on there at all. Like what? Like, come on. I understand why they did it, I guess, because if you have 5 songs, then you need a wide variety of color, right? You can't have repeats of a song. So I see the purpose it served, but if that was the best R&B slot that you could fit in there, that's unfortunate. I did not enjoy it. So, but We Lost the Summer, fantastic. 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 Oh. It's yeah. So is this my favorite of their albums? No. I think my favorite might be 9 3/4, that one. Or maybe Eternally. No, I think I like Eternally. Eternally was the best one. That's the one with like Puma and like Maze in the Mirror, right? So that's my favorite album thus far of the like 4 they've had. 3, 4. What does Spotify tell me? Okay, if we don't count Drama, then they've had 4. They have 4 albums. So if we count not Drama, the Japanese album. So if we count the Japanese album, then it's 5. But if we don't count the Japanese album, they have a bunch of EPs. No, yeah, okay. So my favorite one still is probably Eternally. I feel like Taehyung, like when people ask him, oh, what do you think of the new title song? He's like, I like Spring Day. So that's kind of how I feel about this like album review. Oh, the album's fine, I guess, blah, blah, blah. But I liked Maze in the Mirror. I liked Eternally. All right, so thanks for listening. Again, I try to be honest. You know, I mean, even if I don't say anything, it's all over my face, right? So there you go. And that was not a dirty reference. All right, so please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.